Well. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another video, and today we are back discussing someone who I've not discussed on this channel before. I haven't really talked about him. His name's Imallexx, and for those who don't know, he is a complete scumbag. Now, the reasons I disliked Alex are completely different to the reasons that everyone's currently disliking him. The reasons I dislike Alex is because of his poor handling of the Zaptai situation, which had false allegations, the poor handling of the James Charles false accusations, and him literally co-signing false allegations against Slazo. Apologies for any background. I've got the TV, I've got the England match on, so you know, cricket. But anyway, back on topic. That's the issue I had with him. And I am shocked that he managed to redeem himself after messing up 3 times with these stories. It's just like insane to me. But I think people kept him around because they knew that they could make some fat stacks doing so. And that's part of the reason I think they kept him around, because people like Willany, that's the Memulus, James Marriott, all of these people, they kept him around. I know they disavowed him now, but they knew he was a bad person going into this, in my opinion. Like, the fact they knew, they should have known after the Slazo thing, man. They really should have. I'll be linking some fairly useful videos going over the Slazo allegations as well as the Zaptai allegations in the tab. It'll be somewhere over here, right at the end. And in the description, I'll also be linking my read-through of the allegations levied by Alice. There are also some new allegations that came out across the time. One by King Annie, who is a YouTuber and former friend of Alex. Actually, no, former girlfriend, it turns out. Which wasn't publicly known. I speculated the two were dating, but I wasn't sure. But no, the two did date. And she doesn't provide any evidence, King Annie. Now, Alice is the first accusation. Now, I waited for a bit because I wanted to wait for some evidence to come out, and when it did come out, and I think the proof is pretty damning. I already showed it in my live stream, so I'm not going to show it here again. But I think I think personally the evidence is very damning on Alex. I don't really see how he comes back from it. There's evidence for me, at the very least, that he was verbally abusive. And also that there's some speculation, although not 100% confirmation, that he was physically abusive. I think he was, based on his texts. Do I know that for a fact? No, I don't. But I think he was. So, let's continue. King Annie also released some allegations as well. Claiming that it was the worst relationship she'd ever been in. Yet she remained friends with him afterwards. I don't really know what the goal there was. And she also, to this day, by the way, King Annie was one of the people involved in the Slazo situation a while ago. I'll link a video explaining that. And she still has not apologised for her tweets to this day. In fact, they're still up. I can't view them because when I said, weren't you one of the main people involved in the Slazo situation? Are you not going to take some responsibility? It's kind of what I said. Something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what I said. And replies, and I am now blocked by King Annie. So that's great. My 25 like tweet offended her, which, oh well. Can't take criticism. Anyway. Anyway, but no, there's no real evidence linked to Annie's allegation. I know someone tried to come up with the dumb take of allegations are evidence. Like, no, they're not. Shut up. And then there's also some allegations for a third girlfriend called Jess, who has requested to remain private. Well, not requested. She's set her account to private and just wants to be left out of this. So I'm just going to briefly go over her claims, rather than, because she did come out about this in 2020. It was only today or yesterday, I think it might have been, that she finally came out and said that it was about Imallexx. So, and there are some texts to show that he threatened to kill her, which is like, and it didn't appear as a joke. This is like actual manic stuff. And the text and the Alice stuff is just insane. But my point is not, I think that there's no way Imallexx can come back from this. I think he's guilty. Obviously, I am open to my mind being changed, though. However, we are not talking about, that's not my intention to speak about that, even though this is just covering the situation for the first 6 minutes. What I'm now going to focus on is some people that I think have mostly got away scot-free. And that's his friends. These people like Memulus, Will and E, Inabber, James Marriott. You were his friends after the Slazo thing. Why? Why? You knew this guy was a bad person who would fabricate narratives about people. And you still became friends with him even afterwards. Like, what the hell, man? And then you can act all surprised when it turns out he's this awful person. Like, no, you guys knew what you were getting into. No, I know I might get some stick for this, but I don't care. This is my take, and for me, these guys knew what they were getting into. Well beforehand. They all became friends with him, well, I never didn't, but all of the others became friends with him, I'm pretty sure, well after the Slazo thing. He even did collabs with Mini Minter, who's like a big guy in the side, man. Like, you all know what you were getting into, shut up. It's disingenuous to say otherwise. There's no way you guys didn't know about the Slazo stuff, because it was all over the internet. But no, it's just ridiculous, in my opinion, that these guys are basically just getting away scot-free. Like, every single one of their statements could be copy-pasted by ChatGPT. They're meaningless. I know also Bluestank's preparing to tweet some more stuff out, so go follow his Twitter, because I think there's more coming. I don't think this is going to be the end of the situation. And there's been some pretty big stuff, like, I mean, the Beta podcast got back together and all that. But no, I still can't believe people forgave this guy after so many false accusations and misrepresentations of things. And only now, when someone has actually been traumatized, well, not that. Well, at least 2 people have been traumatized. Maybe 3. Depending on if Annie's allegations are true. Do we actually say, okay, this guy's an actual awful person, we need to get him out of the community? Like, you guys are actually, like, brain dead. Genuinely, brain dead. Like, it's ridiculous. It genuinely is. It infuriates me that we got to this point. And this isn't like a told you so moment. Well, it kind of is, but not for me, personally. But I feel like if only people had heeded the warnings, maybe this could have all been avoided. And by the way, I just want to say, like, my main thing, go support Alice. Go support, well, Jess wants to be left out of this, but go support her. But Alice, go give her your support. She needs it right now. The clips that I showed in my live stream are just vile. The texts are unhinged. It is crazy. So yeah. But anyway, I'm just annoyed by all of this, man. I'm just so annoyed by all of this. Y'all had your chance and you threw it away. Nice work. Anyway, that's all for now. The little R1. Finally seeing Karma come to Imallexx. And signing off.